Oh no, here we are. We're back again. This time we're going to look at more proportion equations, specifically the story kind. Remember, proportion always looks like this. Two ratios equal to each other, like 1/2 equaling to 2/4. Okay, so here's our little story. There's a soccer team, and it has a ratio of 4 boys to 7 girls. How many boys would be on a team with 21 girls if the ratio is the same? So what's the ratio in this case? 4 boys to 7 girls. So if we have another team with the same ratio, they'll be proportional. So what we want to always do, particularly when we have stories and we have descriptions, is we focus in on what's being described. In this case, the ratio includes boys and girls. So here's my ratio. I'm going to focus on the words first. By focusing on the words, it helps me know where to put the values when the time comes. And I'm going to write my ratio this way: boys to girls. So what this means is anytime I have a fraction, a ratio, I'm always going to put the number that goes with the boys on the top, and I'll put the number that goes with the girls on the bottom, and I'll solve from there. So if you notice, these proportion equations, proportion always looks like this, right? So it's kind of like two fractions with an equal sign in the middle. So notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots to fill in. And if we look at our problem, I've got 4 boys to 7 girls. And then how many boys? So I'm looking for the number of boys. Will be in a team with 21 girls. And I have 1, 2, 3 values that I could use here. Well, this tells me where I need to put the values. So 4 boys to 7 girls, right? That's my ratio. And then I'm asked how many boys would be in. So I don't know how many boys there are, right? Would be in a team with 21 girls. Well, I've got a spot for girls. 21. And it's asking me how many. I'll just use n. So the question here is, and this hopefully makes sense, how many boys will be in a team of 21 with 21 girls if the ratio on the team is 4 to 7? Okay, so now that I got an equation, let's go ahead and solve it. I'm going to use the cross product. Remember, that's simply multiply across. When I do that, I have 7 times n, this lower to this opposite upper right. So 7n is equal to 4 times 21. Again, I'm not going to bother multiplying it out because hopefully things are going to cancel. So I have 7 times n is equal to 4 times 21. Well, here's my variable. What's happening to the variable? It's being multiplied by 7. If I want to undo multiplying by 7, what undoes this? What undo? Undo. Sorry for the poor grammar there, English teachers. I'm going to divide by 7 both sides, right? Don't forget that detail. So I'll divide this side by 7, and I'll divide this side by 7. So 7 over 7 is 1, or these things cancel. That's nice. So 1 times n is n. Bring down my equal sign right above it. So my equal signs are lined up. And now here I've got 4 times 21 divided by 7. Well, isn't 21 equal to 3 times 7? I'll put them both in parentheses, okay. So I'm going to swap out 21 for 3 times 7 because I got a 7 on the bottom. So 4 times 3 times 7 over 7. And oh, happy day. Those will cancel out. I have n is equal to 4 times 3, or 12. So that means, now I'm going to put it back in my story. So that means there's going to be 12 boys on a team with 21 girls. And this will maintain the ratio of, or the proportion of 4 sevenths is equal to 12 21s. And just using some mental math, we can see that 7 times what is 21? Well, if I multiply that by 3, I get 21. Whatever I do at the bottom, I also do the top. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I know that these two are actually proportional. So there you go. A proportion problem worked out. Remember where we started. Always write down the description first. What did the values in the problem mean descriptively? So if you set this up first, everything should fall in place. Hope this helps.